So can we utilize solid principle in JavaScript? Let's see. So solid principle stands for single responsibility principle, open or closed principle, risk of substitution principle, interface segmented principle, and dependency inversion principle. Let's start with the first principle, single responsibility principle. So single responsibility principle is something that your class should be having a single or one reason of change. That means you should have only single responsibility for a class. It should not have multiple responsibilities, right? So it doesn't mean that if you are not following single responsibility principle, your code would not work. It will work, but it is a very good principle to keep your code base very simpler, and it should have a very easy to change environment, right? So modification and all would be very easy, maintenance would be easier, right? So let's see, we have a simple car function here, and in that we have a constructor which is giving X showroom price and tax. Okay, we have these two values. Okay, now we have two global values also. Here we have one function calculate car price, and we have another function get tax, and we have one more function called enquiry, which is saving the data to database. That means if you are inquiring, it is saving your name and email to the database, right? So these are the three functions we have in this car class. Now let's say you are changing something to this database credentials, okay, in this inquiry functions, then in that case you have to change your car class, correct? Same way, if you are introducing one more discount to this calculate price function, you have to change the car class, right? Same way, if you are having there's some changes in the tax, then you are also changing the car class, right? So that means this doesn't follow the first rule of solid. So to follow the single responsibility principle, we have to take out this function and create a separate class. So let's say we have another separate class saying enquiry, and in that you have your enquiry method. So if you want to have a constructor, you can have a constructor with name and email, and here same way this dot name to make it global. Okay, now let's see these two functions. So these two functions are dependent on same data, right? So if you are introducing a tax, so this would also be impacted, this would also be impacted. That means it's a single responsibility. So we can keep these two functions in the car class, and we can separate out the enquiry method to another class. So this way it is following this single responsibility principle. All rest of the principles we'll see next.